This is going to be a, I don't know, short video. I just want to just share with you my thoughts. Okay. You know, my father-in-law just died, right? Okay. My father-in-law, whom I spoke to 5 to 6 days ago. I chatted with him, hi, how are you? And he speaks in Thai, and I just told him, you know, hi. And he was talking to my wife, he was, you know, with my baby, he was talking, and they were planning after 5 days that they're going to meet up, and you know, his dream was always to play with my baby and all that. You're talking of a person who I've literally seen and interacted with. And 5 days later he died. Okay, which was a shock. And you know, being Thai, they cremate the body, you know, they cremate the body. So now, you know, after they finish the cremation means they put fire and burn the body. Now after he got cremated, this is the first time I'm actually seeing it. They pulled out his ashes, and there was only ashes, you know, ashes. And from the ashes, I saw the photographs. From the ashes, they moved everything and they took out bones. Okay, just pieces of his bones. And they're going to put it in a jar and put, you know, holy oil or holy water or whatever blessing. They're going to put it in a small area, you know, like a burial place. For me, I saw that. I was like, you know, it just hit me. It's like, fuck, this is a human being. This was a human being. And now the human being is nothing but ashes. He has been burnt. And now only thing that is left is ashes and bones. You know, just let that sink in. A human being, a man, he died, okay, and after he died, they kept his body for 3 days, and now they cremated him, and the only thing left of this human being is ashes and few bones. And that's the only thing left of him. There's nothing more. He doesn't exist. He's not living. The only thing left is memory and these bones. Just let that sink in. The only thing left of this human being is these bones. You know, it just makes you think like, fuck, what's life, man? I mean, you and I, we are watching this video, I'm talking to you, you're listening to it. One day you and I are going to die. And after we are dead, it's finished. Yeah, I know, religious people will say, oh, okay, heaven and hell, and let's keep that aside. Let's just forget all that shit. After we are dead, that's it. We're going to be buried either underground. And, I mean, you know, I've even seen Facebook accounts where people have died and people have put obituary on their Facebook. You know, RIP, condolence, this, that. And the only thing that remains is that person's Facebook, and that's the end of it. And there is nothing else. Nobody is bothered. People cry for 2-3 days and it's gone. You know, have you ever thought about it? Have you ever reflected that tomorrow after you die, finished, right? I mean, just look this year, how many people have died? How many superstars? Chadwick Boseman, Irfan Ali, then Sean Connery. All these legends of our time are dead. They just died. And, you know, they're finished. Now what's next? It's fucking crazy, huh? One day you and I are going to die, man. One day you and I are going to die, and that's it, finished. I mean, just think about it. If suppose you knew you're going to die in another few more days or weeks, how would you live your life? You know, that's how I've always lived my life. Always thought to myself, okay, I'm going to die in another week. How would I like to live my life? Fucking crazy, huh? I'll tell you. Our lives are, I don't know, just meaningless. That we are here today, gone tomorrow. It's dark now. You can see the lady at the back, right? At the background. She's my neighbor. I don't want to give her attention. She's my neighbor. Her husband was a Swedish guy who had won multiple awards here. He has a PhD. He wrote some books on science. I didn't know he was so accomplished. And he used to always drink and all that. He died one day. Suddenly. My landlord's grandpa, his wife died suddenly. And then after that, they cry for a few days and people mourn, and that's it. Anyway, I just want to tell you that if there's, you know, I always like to give you a takeaway. My takeaway to you is this. Just think, if suppose you are going to die. Anyway, you and I will die. It's not that, it's a matter of when. If you knew you're going to die, let's say in a week, how would you live your life? Very loud, huh? This noise. If you knew you're going to die, oh, too loud. So if you knew you're going to die in a week, how would you live your life? I know, some people have crazy stuff. Oh, I'll spend all my money, enjoy my life. And some people have this emotional, I'll hug my parents, I'll tell my wife I love them. These are all wishful thinking. But if you knew you're going to die, really going to die, how would you have lived your life? For me, my 2011 suicide was the time I thought I was going to die. And I lived my life as if it was my last. From that time onwards, you know. So I just want to tell you that you and I do not know which is going to be our last day. Okay? You and I do not know which is going to be our last day, and but don't wait. Don't have the thing that nothing's going to happen. Just like my father-in-law, whose plan was after 5 days, the entire family will go and meet him and they will spend time together. But he died. In the same way, you guys, you do not know your mother, your father, you do not know when it's going to be our last day. It's crazy. So anyway, I just wanted to share with you this video that my father-in-law, who was a real person, from this, he became nothing but ashes and bones. A real human being. became ashes and bones. Now the only thing that remains is just bones. That shows you what our life is all about. Like, the Bible saying, no? We came from nothing and we go to nothing. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. What a life. Anyway, I know, man. I just want to end this by saying, don't take life for granted. Don't take your blessings for granted. Don't take the people you love for granted. Don't take yourself for granted. You and I have just this one life. Just one. Make it count. Alright? That's all I wanted to tell you through this video. Anyway, you guys take care. Alright? Ciao.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.